Hello, this video demonstration is going to focus on creating the weekly math report. The weekly math report is now part of the progress reporting tool. In order to keep the video short, what we've done is broken the coverage of the progress reporting tool into three sections. This section is going to focus on creating the weekly math report. There's also a section that focuses on creating the weekly all subject report. And then there's a section that focuses on creating custom reports. In order to launch all of your reports, you need to go to the report icon, which is the graph, the picture of the graph. From there, you can select a report from the drop-down menu, or you can simply click on the graph and you will open the table of reports. From the table of reports, you have links to all of the reports for which you can run and a brief description here on the right. So we're going to go to the progress report. The progress report for all math classes, the progress report has by default a weekly math report. So if you want to run the weekly math report that you're used to running for the last several years, it's as quick as picking that report from this menu and pressing submit. I'm going to go ahead and show this demonstration by just picking a couple of students because it's a little bit faster. When you run this report, you're going to create a PDF for each student, and that process of creating a PDF takes a little bit of time. So I'll go ahead and pick a couple of students, and then I can press submit. And what you're going to see now is a PDF, and you're going to see a couple of things that are different from last year, but overall the content is very similar. So the first thing you notice is you've got two panels here. On the right, you have the report. On the left, you have a navigational tool. If you had run your entire class, then this is just a quick way to be able to get from one student to the next if you wanted to verify scores. If you don't want this to be in your way, you can simply close it down by clicking that left arrow. Now you're looking at the math report. This should look very similar to what you've seen in previous years. Your header information is up here, student, teacher, math report, date, etc. You've got all of your class, subject, or categories here. The weights are in parentheses, and the percentage of the points the student has earned is here off to the right of the category. Notice some categories have a weight, like the interim category, but the NA means no points have been assigned yet for that. In that case, that will not impact the student's grade negatively. As soon as an interim event does occur, then that percentage will kick into the grade calculation. Below that, you have the spiraling piece of the report that allows you to see how students have done on each concept, on each attempt. You still have the summarized total column that gives the students the best score. That's the score they have right now for grade calculation. Okay, and you still have, if I go here to, you still have the single mastery, double mastery showing up here in its own column now. And the study tip will show up here as well. This is a demonstration teacher, and it isn't connected to a particular curriculum, but you should see your study tip here in this curriculum. And finally, out here on the right, you'll see your intervention date. If it says okay, it means the student has mastery of the concept. If there's a date showing, that means that they should go to the intervention on that date if by that time they haven't already demonstrated mastery on the concept. Another new piece of this report is your assignments portion. These are not just missing assignments part, they're all assignments. And I think you get up to 10 or 15 assignments, those that are missing as well as those that kids have scored upon. So parents can just see how their kids are doing on classwork assignments and homework assignments. There's a signature line at the bottom, just like the other report. Two items I'd like to point out before I move on is that you also have your commenting features over here. And if you want to add a comment to the report, you can use that. And this is for all the students. This is not for an individual student. So I can say, hey, or we are going to do a cereal boxes next Thursday. Please save and send any, something of that nature. I can press save now, and if I resubmit my report after the save, you'll see that the comment shows up at the bottom. So that's a summary of your weekly report, your weekly math report. There's your comment right there. I hope this has been helpful. If you'd like to know how to run a all subject report, that's also a default report that comes off of all your classes if you're an elementary school teacher. Or if you'd like to learn about custom reports, then look for that video, because there's a custom report video that shows you how to use these features to make custom reports. Great. Thanks. Have a nice day. Bye.